President Donald Trump is threatening to block cooking oil imports from China after Beijing pulled back from buying U.S. soybeans. On social media, Trump called China's move to buy beans elsewhere an economically hostile act and suggested the U.S. could produce its own cooking oil instead. He said his administration could also cut other trade ties with China in response, and added he hoped to discuss the issue with his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping. China is the world's largest buyer of soybeans, last year importing $12 billion worth from the US. But it has recently shifted to sourcing from Brazil and Argentina. This has forced US farmers to store their crops in hopes that prices will eventually rise from around a 5-year low, while dealing with rising costs across the board. The impact is particularly acute in Illinois, the largest US soybean producing and exporting state. Trump has called China's move to purchase soybeans elsewhere a negotiating tactic. Meanwhile, the US is the largest market for used cooking oil from China, importing a record $1.1 billion of the product last year. However, imports of such oil have plunged since Washington imposed tariffs on Chinese goods earlier this year.